Fusia and just kind of, you know, exploit the change as much as possible to get in damage before going back to the pretty even double mirror match.
Yeah.
And I think it's mission accomplished because Fusia is down to about a third of his health. Thing is, though, is that because of the ratio matchups for 2v1, Fusia is going to be able to do a lot of damage to Zelixi. So Zelixi needs to play a careful, deliberate game. And it paid off.
And it worked.
It paid off.
That's all, folks.
Of course, in competitive play, you might not be able to switch characters willy-nilly like that. But okay, so here's the deal. Bonanz and Tomer are two squiggly players that have a bit of an issue with one another, and they asked Get Good to step in and help them resolve this. They're both some filthy pervs, and they want to play with Squiggly Palette 15, which, if you don't know, that is the Zone Sama palette. You know Zone Sama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they want to use the Zone Sama palette, but they can't decide who. So they decided they would do a squiggly mirror match, and the first 1 to 3 wins gets the right to use the palette. So let's do this shit. Let's see how it goes.
I'm hoping that both of them will show some respect and not use the Zone palette until they've earned it.
Yeah, do you remember when I played the Zone Sama Skullgirls porn game on Newgrounds during the loot stream?
Indeed, I did.
Quick context, the loot stream was this thing I did on Hitbox because you can't get away with it on Twitch, where I just played like a bunch of shitty porn games on Newgrounds and like all these RPG Maker games and stuff. Okay, so Tomer Bonanz, there we go. Mirror Squiggly, like we said.
Super Footsie Deluxe.
64. Game of the Year edition. And Bonanz is being pretty authoritative so far. Jumps over the daisy pusher, and Tomer gets peed on that first round. Nice grab. Because Bonanz is playing a aggressive Squiggly, and in the mirror match, I think that's what you're going to have to do. Because, you know, both of you are going to be trying to charge up your moves. So, you know, you could just run in and try and prevent your opponent from doing so. And you might run into a Squiggly player who just doesn't know how to play without the mid-range and without being able to charge up. That's what
Bonanz takes the first one.
Yeah, that's what I think is going on in this game. Is Bonanz is used to playing the up-close, rush-down Squiggly, and Tomer's just unable to adapt. Tomer needs his space in order to perform his stance charges and get those amped moves out. And really, that's how you play Squiggly against most that's how you play Squiggly with most characters in this game. And so it's It's a big change to make. Throws out a quick raw super to get in. Ballsy move, but that's not going to work from here on out. Now Tomer has Bananas trapped in the corner. This is going to be really, really bad for Bananas. Drama burst. And again, Tomer has a perfect first round. Everything Bananas is trying, you know, he's trying mix-ups, he's trying throws, nothing is working against Tomer. Until now.
Ooh, nice jump. Ooh.
Level 3 to get out of the corner. Now Bananas is trapped in there.
And they switch places again. You're gonna block that.
Drops his guard on the descent.
And
that trade works out in Bananas'
favor.
You know, it looked like Tomer had done a solid job adapting at the beginning, but the corner pressure from Bananas was too strong. What options does Squiggly have to get out of the corner? I feel like Daisy Pusher is too much of a gamble.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then I realized that it's
Good jump
not
over it.
really a good option to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you've always got to wake up DP. That's something you can always do.
Does Squiggly have a DP?
Yeah, it's literally called Dragon Punch, I think. Chat, back me up.
Alright, game 3. If Tomer wants to be the embodiment of lewdness, they need to turn this around now. Alright. This is looking rough for Tomer. Tomer doesn't even try to get out of the corner between rounds. Thanks for backing Omnyx. That was Elixir. I think that was a burst bait.
Ooh, nice catch.
Tomer can try and put in some work here. He really needs to make this damage count. He's maxed out on Dizzy. Gets a reset! Oh, but gets hit by the burst. Oh! Very nice, very nice, but this isn't over yet. Tomer still has a full bar. Too far away for that Daisy Pusher.
Doesn't get the punish.
I am amazed he didn't get punished for that. And in the end, Tomer gets taken down. Which means that Bananas has won the right to use Palette 15. I hope you enjoy prancing around as a filthy pervert. Speaking of pervert, I'd like to remind you all that Honey Pop, which is the greatest Bejeweled clone you will ever play, is available on Steam. It's like $10 or $15, and I guarantee you it'll be the best $10 or $15 that you ever spend. Omnyx, you can back me up on that, right?
I can back you up on that.
Then back me up on it. Tell me more. Tell me more.
What do you want me to say?
It's got boobs.
Yeah.
And, like, naughty bits and stuff. And you can collect
Yeah.
girls' panties and bang a fairy.
Yeah. There's some top quality boobers up in there.
Yeah, those are some good boobers for sure. Alright. Chat, raise your hands if you've experienced the glory that is Honey Pop. Because I'm wondering, I would like to get chat to weigh in on like best girl in Honey Pop, but I feel like they're too pure for that.
Yeah.
You know, like half of the people that watch our stream play Smash, so there's no way that they'd be able to buy this game on their mom's credit card, let alone play it. Hey, shots fired. Can I get a bullet?
Bullet.
Bullet.
Bullet. That is Russian bullet. Russia. I don't fucking know.
You know, I might very well buy the soundtrack for Honey Pop.
I might do that shit too.
It's only like $4. The dialogue is awful, and that's what makes Honey Pop such a good game. For real, this game should not be as fun as it is. It is the definition of guilty pleasure. Like there is nothing morally redeemable about Honey Pop, but I keep playing it, and I keep telling people that I play it and that they should play it too. Okay. So I guess that's the end of this week's Get Good. Do you have any shoutouts that you would like to make?
Not this week.
Not this week? Okay, bummer. Well, I'm gonna make the usual shoutouts, the self-promotion. Let's get started. Number one, if you want to participate in future Get Good events, join our Steam group. You'll get notifications when we open registration, when we're scheduling things, and it's also a great way to meet other players that are new to Skullgirls, so you can find training partners at your skill level. Next up, we promote this event and work with the R Skullgirls community on Reddit. So we'll be posting the same news and information on Reddit, and it's a good way to meet some new players. And lastly, VODs. We are going to have VODs from today's event available sometime tomorrow with annotated timestamps, so you can quickly skip to whatever matches you want to see. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure that you hear about those videos as soon as they are available. And of course, I'd like to plug the Twitch channel. We are running this stream on the R Skullgirls Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/R Skullgirls. Make sure that you are following this channel because we are looking to get some more Skullgirls content on here throughout the week. So if you want to get your fix of watching live Skullgirls, make sure that you are keeping your eye on this channel. Last chance, Omnyx. Anything you want to say? Any shout out to, you know, your shitty Honey Pop waifus or anything like that?
Not a shout out, just something that I want to say about getting good. That I say every week. I've been seeing a lot of people bitching about losing, and what they do is they'll bitch about losing, but not put in the work to figure out why they're losing or how to improve themselves in any way. And I feel like that self-improvement, that realizing why you suck and that you will always suck, is one of the most important, if not the most important thing about getting good.
I think I'd agree with that entirely. I think getting good is more about mindset than it is skill.
Yes.
And that is why I'm going to plug Shoryuken's Beginner's Guide to Fighting Games. If you are... God damn, I keep messing up my mic. If you are serious about learning how to play fighting games, then you need to put in the time to read this book, because it goes over a lot of fundamentals, and it goes over that mindset that we talk about, you know, accepting failure and being able to learn from it. It's not losing, it's not failure if you're able to learn something from it. So seriously, take the time to read that. You will learn a lot from it. I know that I did, I know that Omnyx did, and yeah, just keep on practicing, keep on getting good, keep on playing. And so, until next week, Stay salty, my friends.